This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, Afrei Lechem Purim, everyone. We're beginning our Purim Seuda. We know that there are two very interesting halachos. One is Shoylem Hilchos Pesach Kolam Pesach Shoshim Yom. You start learning Hilchos Pesach before Pesach 30 days before. Yeah, that's one halacha. Another halacha is before the Purim Seuda you're supposed to learn. What's the makar you're supposed to learn before the Purim Seuda? The makar is, come sit down. The makar is, how do you know you're supposed to learn before the Purim Seuda? It says, La'ihudim Haisa, Ayra is Taira, V'simcha. So before the Simcha you have Ayra is Taira. So you have two dinim. One to learn Hilchos Pesach on Purim, and one to start the Purim Seuda with Taira. So Rav Shlomo Kluger says, you kill two birds with one stone. Start the Purim Seuda with Hilchos Pesach. The Mishnah Berurah even says that the din that you start learning Hilchos Pesach 30 days before, Mishnah Berurah says, Maschilin miyom ha-Purim atzmai. You start on Purim itself. Now that's a little bit unusual, that you should start a Purim Seuda with Hilchos Pesach. No? Meir, what do you say? Here it's Purim, we're talking about Haman, we're talking about Haman Tashin. Yehuda dressed up as a, what?
Watermelon.
Oh, okay, I can't say. And Naphtali was a seagull. And we knocked off Haman today, and we're going to start learning Hilchos Pesach. What does Hilchos Pesach have to do with Purim? How is Hilchos Pesach appropriate for Purim? Now I want to share with you an amazing medrash. The medrash says, a very interesting medrash. The medrash says that Shoimer mitzvah lo yeda davara. If you're involved in doing a mitzvah, nothing bad will happen to you. Who is this? Esther. Why? How is Esther protected? What was Esther involved in? You know what Esther was involved in? At the time of the tragedy of Purim, at the time of the tragedy of Haman's Gezer, you know what Esther was involved in? She was doing Biur Chometz. She was searching for Chometz. The question is, she was doing Biur Chometz. And it says in Medrash, Biur Chometz protected Esther from Haman. So what's the deeper understanding here that Biur Chometz protected Esther from Haman? And before I explain, we know the Gemara says, if you have two Adars, which Adar do you lay in the Megillah? We paskin you lay in Adar Beis. Why? Mismach Geula Legeula. You want to juxtapose the two Geulas. So we understand it to mean there are two random Geulas. One is Purim, one is Pesach. They have nothing to do with each other, but let's put them close together. No. Okay, ready? We're going to uncover this, but we'll do it quick. Haman is the very epitome of the Sitra Achra. Haman is the force of evil itself. Yeah? What's Biur Chometz? Biur Chometz is to eradicate the evil, the Yetzer Hara, the Sitra Achra. Because Esther was involved in destroying the Chometz, that is what protected her from Haman. Haman is the Chometz. Haman is the Sitra Achra. Because Esther was involved in Biur Chometz, that's what destroyed Haman. So Biur Chometz is, when we're banging for Haman, you know what we're doing, Naphtali? It's Biur Chometz, basically. Banging by Haman is Biur Chometz. When we're destroying Haman, so it comes out, what we start on Purim, we complete on Pesach. It's not two different Geulas. The Chida brings down, unbelievable. He says that the pasuk that talks about Matanos Avyonim, Ish l'Re'ehu u'Matanos l'Avyonim, is Rashi Tevois. Ish l'Re'ehu u'Matanos Avyonim. What is the Rashi Tevois? Elul. Why? Says the Chida, you have to be Ma'orer and Yira Shamayim on Purim, like it's Elul. Why? Because the Zohar HaKadosh says that even though we start to wipe out Amalek on Purim, we knock him off completely on Erev Pesach. When you throw the Chometz in the fire, we're completely destroying Amalek. When did we start? Purim. So it comes out, the juxtaposition of the two Geulos of Purim and Pesach, it's not, one is the story of Purim, and one is, Yetzias Mitzrayim. No, what we started to do on Purim, to start to destroy Haman, we knock him off on Erev Pesach. When you throw the Chometz in the fire, we're completely destroying Haman. Some even say the 10 pieces of Chometz correspond to who? Meir? Meir! Good! The 10 sons of Haman. The 10 pieces of Chometz correspond to the 10 sons of Haman. And therefore, the Zohar says, if we're Ma'orer and Shuva now on Purim, maybe we'll be Zoicha to the coming of Mashiach and Erev Pesach. The reason why we start to learn Hilchos Pesach on Purim is because Hilchos Pesach, Purim is the beginning of the eradication of Amalek, and it comes to culmination and Biur Chometz on Erev Pesach. Now we know one of the things that brings the Geula is tzedakah. Gedoyla tzedakah shemekareves es hageula. So by doing matanas avyonim on Purim, we bring the Geula closer, and we hope this way when Erev Pesach comes, this will bring, will be zoichet to the Geula on Erev Pesach. By the way, just as an aside also, we know that Haman makes Hashem's name small, but when you give tzedakah, Naftali, when you give tzedakah, the arm is the vav, the 5 fingers is the hey, the coin is the yud, and the hand of the ani is the hey. So you're mashlam the Shem Hashem. But aside from that, so it comes out the juxtaposition of geula legeula is we start to knock off Haman on Purim, and he comes to full culmination on Erev Pesach. Therefore, we start the Purim Seuda by Yehudim Haisa'ira v'simcha v'sasam ikar by learning Hilchos Pesach. Let's learn a halacha Hilchos Pesach. One halacha is that we start learning Hilchos Pesach 30 days before, and also we contribute to Mois Chitim, and we don't say Tachnon the whole month of Nisan. Okay, Rabbi Sai, La Yehudim Haisa'ira, La Yehudim Haisa'ira, La Yehudim Haisa'ira, v'simcha v'sasam v'ikar, Yehudim Haisa'ira, La Yehudim Haisa'ira.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.